Hello and welcome to Carefree TV. This is a match preview of Chelsea's home game against our West London neighbours QPR, and it's a game which we should win. Simple as. Costa's back in the squad. QPR have shown a bit more fight lately. They beat Aston Villa. Very unlucky to lose to Liverpool, but there should be no problem for Chelsea in this game. We should have beat United last week. We basically did if it wasn't for Phil Dowd, and all that crap. I don't really want to go into it, as if you saw my preview, I was pretty down after coming back from that game. But yeah, so the threats for QPR will be Charlie Austin up front, Bobby Zamora. Austin, a striker who's come up through the league, it's always nice to see that, but I don't think he'll cause a problem. And Zamora, he has his days, but hopefully he won't tomorrow. Yeah, it should be very comfortable, shouldn't it? I think it'll be similar to the Shrewsbury game actually. Shrewsbury actually played quite well. They actually had a go at us. They were in form, a bit like QPR are, but our class just overpowered them in the end, and we won the game. Of course, QPR will be up for it though. This is the one game they care about. Pretty much they could go down with 3 points. As long as those 3 points came against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, those QPR fans would not give a shit, pretty much. And when they beat us 1-0 2 years ago now, did not QPR fans staying up behind sort of half an hour after the game to celebrate if they won the cup or something, but they hadn't. So of course Charlie Austin, I think Leroy Fur's a good player. I think Cranchar as well, he's good in set plays, but really it should be no problem at all. Our team lineup will probably be the same which played against United. Only Ivanovic I think he's suspended. I'm not sure if it counted for the Shrewsbury game. And of course Dave is finishing his final game suspended, so hopefully he'll be back against Liverpool, luckily. So we haven't really got a right back. I think the Zoom might fill in right back. So I didn't have looked into the suspensions and rules and stuff like that. So basically it'll be Courtois in goal, Ivanovic right back, or Zuma, or Christensen. He played quite well, but I'm guessing Zuma. Centre halves, Cahill and Terry. Definitely, I felt those two both had good games against United. Felipe Luis will play left back. Then midfield, Nemanja Matic, there's Fabregas. Those two have been. I think Matic. He's not getting quite the amount of credit which he deserves, because he has been fantastic this year, and he was last year as well. He played one bad game last year. That was against Norwich. I felt. I went to that game last year when he drew 0-0, and I felt he was pretty poor that game. But he's been an absolute monster for us in that midfield, and he's quickly coming into one of my favourite players. Of course, it take a lot from someone to displace Cesar Azpilicueta as my favourite player, just because. But yeah, he's he's fun. He's brilliant. Cesc Fabregas as well, just quality. Oscar plays centre attacking mid. Because the great thing about what Oscar offers, which Mata didn't, and Mata's one probably. I'm forgetting all the stuff about him leaving and stuff. He was probably one of my favourite. He was in my top 5 favourite players I've ever seen play for us. He was so good, and people don't get. And he played in piss poor teams as well, and he was so good. But what Oscar offers, which Matt doesn't, is Oscar can have a good game when he's not playing well. For example, against Arsenal, he wasn't creating a great deal, but I would say he was one of my best players with the tackles he won, the blocks he made, the interception as well. He can do more than what. If Mata wasn't getting into the game at all, that was it pretty much for him. We wouldn't offer anything else, but Oscar does. And then Hazard will go out on the wing. Again, he needs to score more. Him and Willian, who I think will play on the right. Don't think Schürrle's a bit. And Willian, Schürrle and Hazard all have the same problem. They've got not a big enough end product. I would say all of them have got the. I think people agree with me. All of them have got the ability to score 10 or more league goals a season. I think that is not too much to ask for Hazard, who's talking about future Ballon d'Or winner here. Hazard should be hitting 20 goals a year. Willian and Schürrle about 10, but they don't play quite as often. And in assists, they do quite well for assists. Well, Willian doesn't. For assists they do alright, but even then they should be hitting, sort of a very high level of assists and and goals, not just sort of creating chances and playing well. They do need a bit more that. So yeah, Hazard really alright. Diego Costa will, if Costa's fit enough to play even 80 minutes, he'll start. Remy's still injured. Drogba's looked good though. I mean, that header against United was fantastic. And there's something which has occurred on YouTube recently is that United outsang us, which is quite funny to think, because from where I was in the away end, I couldn't hear United, and that's honest. I'm honest when I talk about our support. I don't think it's good enough at home, and I think a lot of people agree. I think if it was up to me, I'll get safe standing, singing section, Stamford on the Matthew Harding or shed end. Either way, I'll make the away end so much smaller. It's way too big for our capacity stadium, 41,000, 3,000 away, as it is sometimes. I think it's a bit too big, and I'll stick them right at the top of the west stand or east stand. Personally, but United have got 73,000 against 3,000 of us, and to be fair, it was all right. But I'm not gonna. I don't want to talk about that game. It pissed me off a little bit. But hopefully, I think this weekend. I think people. I haven't look. I've been a little less sort. I think we'll win the league this year, but I've been a little bit more sort of. I piped it down a little bit as much as some fans. I've not been both shouting it from the rooftop saying we're going to go undefeated and stuff. But I generally think if we beat QPR and United win the derby, and so when something needs us 10 points clear of them, it will make us 9 clear of City. I think the title is well within our reach, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's beat QPR, stay on top of the table, keep the Blue Fly, and I see you tomorrow. I might be going to the game or not. I'm not sure. Basically, there's rumours of a ticket going round, but not sure yet. So there'll either be a match report here straight after the game, or footage of our fans and stuff, because I like doing that. Bye.